Many of you will know that I consider myself a neutral in the field of the NFL. Now, I did do a few years ago, I think as many as 2 years ago, I did do a quiz that told me what NFL team I should support. Now, it wasn't a very good quiz, but it told me that I should be a fan of the Steelers. However, the Steelers aren't in the playoffs, and I decided it's time I need myself a new team. So, ever neutral, I have decided to take on another quiz to find out what NFL team I should support, and I think this one is a lot better. Now, I don't know if this is the exact one, but this is what I was looking for the last time I did this a few years ago. There was an official one from the NFL UK thing. I remember seeing it years ago. It said, you know, do this quiz and we'll tell you what team you should support, because a lot of people, obviously, from outside of the US don't know what team to start with because you've got to pick a 32. You don't have any hometown allegiances. Well, I've got one allegiance, and that's to teams in the playoffs. Let's find out who my new favorite team is. I've got a pretty good idea of who it should be, but I am neutral. The Colts are not my favorite team unless this website here tells me they are, and also we've got a second chance if they say it's not. But so we've got two quizzes. I think this one though will be good enough. So as the website says, let's bring it on. Let's find out who our favorite team is. Yes, 32 of them, one of me. A whole bunch of, it looks like Ultimate Team cards from like 5 years ago. Let's get picking. Okay, so here we go. Round one. I gotta pick what I'm all about. Trophies and titles. Technically, yes. Titles aren't that important, but I have decided to re-venture into this because of the fact that my favorite team weren't in the playoffs. My adopted favorite team, underdog spirit. That basically just means you lose a lot. A roller coaster ride basically just means you lose a lot. Firepower. I like firepower because, hey, listen, even if my team loses, if they throw a lot of touchdowns, that's okay. Let's go firepower, and we're straight to 8. Okay, there's some good teams in there. I'll take them. Let's see what we've got in round 2. Choose the one you like. Ron Burgundy, Eminem. What's one? Okay, because that would be the San Diego Chargers. All right. There is no. How can I choose between two completely? That's like, no, I'm not even going to get into this. I have listened to Eminem a lot. Ron Burgundy, I've watched the films. There's 2 of them. I've maybe watched them 3 times total. So we picked that one. Choose the one you like. Miami Vice, The Wire. I don't know anything about either of these. The Wire I hear is good, so we'll go with that. We'll go with what people are telling me. Choose the one you like. Blue or Freddie Falcon. Now listen, I am a mascot connoisseur. But I also know that by choosing blue, it makes it possible for me to choose the Colts. So, oh, I can choose surprise me every time. That's not really doing the quiz right, though, is it? Do I like Philly cheesesteak or jambalaya? I like jambalaya. Insert clip of my own video here. Jambalaya. Jambalaya. There we go. Here's what I chose. Eminem, Detroit Lions. Apparently, I chose the Detroit Lions. I can choose the Colts, though. So, watch their best bits. No thanks, that's boring. So I did apparently choose the Lions, but they're not in the playoffs, which leaves me with a choice of 3 teams that are in the playoffs. But listen, I think if I'm going to adopt a favorite team, it just feels right to choose the team of my beard brother, Andrew Luck. It's the Indianapolis Colts. There we go. That is my new team. It's the Indianapolis Colts based on the fact that I was told to pick a team out of 4, and that's not being told what team. There we go, fantastic. A Premier League fan who grew up in... I don't think he did grow up in London, did he? It's not the fact. Andrew spent his early childhood in London and Frankfurt. Listen, don't spin me lies saying that he grew up in London. He grew up in London and Frankfurt and was born in Washington, D.C. and is a fan of the Houston Dynamo. So, listen, don't try and spin your Andrew Luck facts that are fake on me. I'm the true Andrew Luck fan here. There we go. I do not need to create a card. That wasn't the best quiz. Let's do this backup one and see if it... Okay, pick the colour you like them. This also is not the best quiz. I think this one's pretty obvious. I don't know how this will affect my team choice, but it's famous YouTuber Will Smith that I will pick. Oh, that's hot. So I'll just... Oh, I can't click on them. They're all too cringy. I don't want any of them, but this one is just going to sleep, and I'll pick that one. Yes, I will bring banter to the tailgate. That's me. You think me, you think that. Drink of choice. I've definitely done this before. I'm more of a non-alcoholic person. We'll stick to that. What's the best way to score a goal from the halfway line? Mazy run. Any goal is a good goal. Route 1, which is long ball football, just kicking it over the middle and hoping someone knocks it down. A mazy run we'll go for. Fantastic. I'm sure this will tell me it's the Pittsburgh Steelers. It's the Washington Redskins. Fantastic. What do I have to do to get the Colts? So right now, either I go official, and it was the Detroit Lions from the first one and the Redskins from this one, or I go with the fact they allowed me to choose the Colts, and out of those three teams, it's the only one that's in the playoffs. I am a Colts fan, true and through. Through and through? True and true, through and through, true and...